Hi, hello. Hi, hello. I'm Dr. K. Pungodi, Assistant Professor in Department of Commerce. Now we are going to discuss about the topic relationship between the banker and customer. Here, banker. Banker is one of an institution or a person who is doing a business over here. So here we are having a different functions of a banking. That's the main functions of the banking is to accepting the deposit from the public and lending their monies to the public on the demand whenever they are in necessary. They can withdrawable by the check, draft and otherwise. The next thing is most important thing is that the customer. For any business, the customer is the most important person. Here also the customer make a most important over here. The term customer means a person who has an account with the bank is known as a customer. In this, the customer is having a durations of dealing and dealings of the banking nature. So that person is known as a customer. Here we are having a different relationship over here. In that relationship, we are having what are the different relationship we are having with the banker and the customer. Here first one is that the banker is having a different features over here. The one thing is accepting the deposit from the public and lending the money to the public, and also he is acting as an agent for them public, and also he is having a profit and service motive also here, and it has a digital according to the modern world. It is having a digital formation and transactions, etc. Everything is done for a customers. In this way, we are having a different types of customers over here. Here we are having a relationship of a banker and customer. The first one is debtors and creditors relationship. In this debtor and creditor relationship, when a customer deposit money in a bank, the bank becomes a debtor. Then the customer is a creditor. This is a simple relationship between the debtors and creditors. Next one is creditors and debtors relationship. In this creditors and debtor relationship, when a customer take a loan for or a overdraft from a bank, the customer becomes a debtor and the banker becomes a creditor. This is the most important thing. For example, if you borrow 50,000, you own the bank. So that is known as creditors debtors relationship. Here, who is becoming a creditor? The customer, banker is becoming a creditor and the customer is becoming a debtor over here. Why? Getting a loan. So that is a creditor debtor relationship. The next thing is bailor bailey relationship. If a customer deposit valuable things like gold, documents, securities or for a safe custody, the customer is a bailor and the banker is a bailey. The banker must take a reasonable care of its items. So that is known as bailor bailey relationship. The next thing is agent and principal relationship. In this agent and principal relationship, the banker act as an agent for the customer in an activities like collecting checks, paying bills, transferring funds or purchasing shares, etc. In case that the customer is becoming a principal and the banker is becoming an agent for. Here, for each and every business, in any form of business, we are having a different types of customers over here. Like that, the banker is also having a different types of customer. The above in the above slide, I have said that it has a rendering a different services for their customers. So these are all the different services they are provided to their customer, and also we are having a different relationship between the bankers and customer. The next most important thing, that trustee and beneficiary relationship. If the bank holds funds or a security on behalf of his customer for a specific purpose, the bank acts as a trustee and the customer is becoming a beneficiary over here. So this is a main difference of a trustee and beneficiary relationship over here. The next one is advisory and client relationship. In this advisory and client relationship, the bank provides the financial advice or a consultancy services for their client, that is a customer over here. The next thing is the banker is an advisor and the customer is a client over here. So these are all the different relationship. Once again, I consolidated with the different relationship over here. The first one is debtors and creditor relationship. In simple way, we can tell that depositor means creditor, borrower means debtor, and valuable things kept in the bank means it will become a bailor and bailey relationship. If anything we are collecting or paying through the bank, it is a relationship that is known as agent and principal relationship. And the next thing is the special purpose funds, that is becoming a trustee and beneficiary relationship over here. So these are all the different different types of customer, or we are having a banker and customer relationship over here. So these are all the different relationship of a banker and customer. So once again in consolidated, that the banker is one of a business and the customer is a person who is having an account in that bank. And the next thing is they are providing a different services over here and different features of it. The main feature is that accepting the depositing and the lending the money to them, and we are having a different relationship over here. The first relationship is that debtors and creditors relationship, and the second one is bailor and bailee relationship, and the third one is principal and agent relationship. After that we are having a trustor and beneficiary relationship. So these are all the different relationships we are having over it. Thank you. I hope you all understand about the different types of relationship over here. Thank you. These are all the different relationship. Next, in the next slide we can see about the different types of banks or deposits over there. Thank you.